Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of F. We all saw it a couple of different times already. I've only seen it the one time. Louis has seen it a few, and so has Jose as well. So let's get your thoughts on it. Go ahead. With the Goku shirt right there, son.
I mean, what more can we ask for, man? Dragon Ball Z. How many years did we have to wait?
18.
Yeah, you know, it started something after Battle of the Gods. Now we had Resurrection of F. We got Super. So as a fan, I'm happy. It could have came sooner, but it's here. The movie was great. I mean, Frieza was probably one of the best bad guys in all of the series. I guess you could put him maybe 3, maybe Cell, Majin Buu, and then Frieza. Definitely, we had a lot of great memories from the Frieza saga and everything that happened on Namek. That 5 minutes before he destroyed the planet.
The greatest lie ever told in anime history.
But I mean, yeah, man, it was great. I'm glad the voice actors, they sounded the same.
Yeah, they did.
They came back. They came back.
The voice actors sounded the same. My favorite, I have a Goku shirt on. He's not my favorite character. We can get into that later.
Alright, for me, this movie was great. Like he said, we've been waiting 18 years for a Dragon Ball Z movie. This movie was awesome. I fucking loved it. The action scene, the first battle was about, I think it was 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
In entirety.
You got to see Roshi power up, man.
Master Roshi.
I thought he couldn't do that anymore, though. I could have sworn he said in Dragon Ball.
Oh my god.
He said he couldn't do that, but he definitely did when he came back.
We forgive you.
Master Roshi came back, did a Kamehameha wave, I think. Fucked up a couple niggas here, left and right. It was awesome. I loved it, man. I loved it.
No, that movie was incredible. You have no idea. From the Battles of Gods, that movie was great. But then when they announced that they were bringing back Freezer, the baddest mother alive. I mean, it just like Freezer is the best villain in the Dragon Ball Z series. I mean, that guy has no mercy, kills anyone he wants. But right now, new transformation. I mean, the battle scenes in this movie was incredible. How fast the pace went. It was just like there was no drag. Like how in the TV shows, you know, we get pissed.
Yeah.
But here in this movie, I mean, what can you say bad about it? Maybe the ending, some people have, you know, some opinions about it, but it's 5 out of 5. No questions.
Yeah, we could give you that rating right now. That movie's amazing. That movie
5 out of 5. It's definitely good. For me, if we have to nitpick at the movie, the only thing that I didn't like was the age-old story of Gohan getting older. And as we all know, as Gohan gets older, he stops training, pretty much becomes a little bitch. Fucking stops training. How many people did he kill? He killed like only a handful of people as a Super Saiyan. Like at one point in the Cell Saga, Gohan was the strongest being on the planet.
By the end of the Cell Saga,
the strongest Z fighter of all of them. But he turned Super Saiyan and he got exhausted.
Exactly.
Some dudes were able to land a couple of blows on Gohan. It was like, dude,
and there's a reason for that. Is that
the original Super Saiyan 2? Like,
he doesn't have the warrior inside of him.
He's definitely
not
a warrior.
Why, you know,
not anymore.
Goten came into the picture where it's like a Goku.
That they weren't in there. That Trunks and Goten were not in the movie.
Why weren't they in there?
That was my only issue.
They're like I think there's 5 of the strongest people on Earth, and Goten and Trunks are pretty much in this group of 5 of the 5, right?
Yeah, it's Goku. The order is Goku, Vegeta. You could argue
Vegeta. All right, let's put them in order: Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. Why isn't Goten and Trunks in the movie? Like, come on, bro. And then if you have to pick,
that would have a fun characters to have there. Actually, a lot of all this, you know, Freezer's, you know, minions and stuff like that. You know how fun Goten and Trunks would have been fighting them.
And a fusion.
Oh my god!
As well, like, dude, we needed a fusion.
Yeah.
And one more thing, if I'm nitpicking, I guess we are. Why isn't Majin Buu in the movie? Like, Majin Buu is the strongest villain that there is. He pretty much killed everybody.
No, he is. They said it.
No, he's in the movie.
But
he wasn't fighting on the Z Warrior side.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's been said that somebody once told, I think it was Vegeta, there's 2 people you don't mess with.
No, King Cole told Frieza there are two people you're not supposed to fight
Majin
in this whole universe.
And Lord Beerus. Yeah.
Majin Buu and Lord Beerus.
Yeah.
So why isn't Majin Buu on the Z Warrior side? Is he just eating chocolate somewhere?
I mean, in a way, I'm kind of happy because think about it. Buu would have been able to take out almost everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm glad we got to see Piccolo do. If I'm not mistaken, he did Masenko.
Yeah,
he did Masenko.
Ooh, that's
he did the special beam cannon.
Yep.
I want to do the Demon's Bomb thing.
Oh man.
That's what I want.
Hell's Own Grenade? Is that what you call it?
Something like that.
Tien did his Tri-Beam Cannon, which was fucking amazing. So I'm kind of glad maybe Buu wasn't there for that reason, let everyone else shine.
But I think
I wish Yamcha would have been able to do his Spirit Ball. No.
Yamcha would have died in the first 2 minutes of the movie, bro.
Yo, I don't care. He could have hit anyone with the Spirit
That is
Ball.
the joke in Dragon Ball Z, that Yamcha and Krillin always die in the first 2 minutes. The first 2 minutes.
I like Krillin though.
Krillin held his own in this movie.
In this movie, Krillin, yes.
Krillin was badass in this movie. Krillin held his own.
Of course.
Krillin was whooping ass, bro.
Yeah. But you have to understand why Majin Buu wasn't there. I mean, Majin Buu is not a fighter anymore. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the reason why the Battle of Gods happened was just because of the whole messing with his food. I mean, the guy doesn't care what goes around him. He just cares about eating, sleeping, you know, and that's it.
Because he ate his tapioca, the world almost exploded.
Exactly. So that's why, you know, I understand why maybe they left him out or something like that. He just doesn't fit in the whole freezer.
Yeah.
You know, this is the original guys to the freezer era and everything like that, you know, so.
That's one of those. I just remember my favorite parts. Favorite parts?
For me, my favorite part. Well, before we get into the favorite parts, why do we think Frieza is like the best villain in Dragon Ball Z? I think he's the best villain pretty much because he's the one that started it all. Because of Frieza, we got the Super Saiyan transformation, which pretty much sets up the entire series thereafter.
Destruction of Planet Vegeta.
No mercy. That's it.
Merciless, bro.
No mercy whatsoever.
Not even that. Something that gets mentioned in the movie. Frieza never trained a day in his life, and look how powerful he was. You know, he never trained. He never worked on fighting or anything like that, and he was powerful as hell. Only reason he didn't win in this movie was because he trained for, I think, 4 months, and as soon as he reached his new form, he was like, alright, I'm out, that's it, I'm gonna go kill these Saiyans. If he would have been a little bit more patient, after he transformed, if he would have learned how to control it, maybe how to harness it and stay in that form a little bit longer, that movie would have gone completely different, you know what I mean? So his impatience is what killed him, but for someone who had never trained to do everything that he did, that's
him and Vegeta, they have something I like, which is pride. I mean, dude.
But Vegeta's smart.
Whoa.
To
an extent. That's why he's like my favorite, my favorite guy in this. My favorite scene. My favorite scene is Vegeta, man. There's nothing to it. Before we even explain that scene, there's nothing to it. It's just Vegeta. That's it. Just Vegeta. That's it. I don't care about everybody else. Master Yoshi was hilarious. I loved it. But Vegeta, thank you. Thank you for finally
redeeming yourself.
Yes, please.
Redeeming yourself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before I even went into the movie, I said Vegeta has to do something. He has to do something huge in this movie. And I still disagree. I think Vegeta was stronger than Goku in the movie. If it wasn't for Whis,
of course,
you can say whatever you want to say. He whooped his ass in 5 to 7 hits.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all he did.
Yeah.
I know some people say no, well he was winded because he had already beaten this guy. His new form was wearing out.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Well, I love how they did Vegeta in this movie, just because of the whole embarrassment that he went through in the series. I mean, Frieza was like his daddy through the whole series. Like, come on. I mean, you have to. I would have been upset right now if Vegeta would have been like the sideline guy that maybe he'll hit 2 or 3 guys and then that's it. Like, he'll disappear out of the movie because he's not strong enough. Like, that would have been horrible for me.
Well, when this guy created the show, he did say Vegeta was his least favorite character.
Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, and as time's grown by, now Vegeta's one of his favorite characters. So maybe we'll stop getting the whole sideline thing. We'll actually see the power balance more a little bit between Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta will get the upper hand, then Goku, and then, you know, that's how they keep pushing each other.
It looks like it's a little bit more balanced, though.
Hell yeah, there's a lot more balance right now.
Looks that way. Definitely looks like. Hopefully, it'll leak into Dragon Ball Super.
Well, I like the Dragon Ball Super. I mean, if you have it up to date,
You keep the same pace. Yeah.
you know, it's like you gotta go. I'm not gonna say anything about Super right now. You have to watch it. You'll understand. Vegeta got a little upper hand right now in Super. When it comes to, you know, going against Verse right now,
That's a different episode. That's a different.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I said I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying Vegeta has a little upper hand right now.
Definitely.
But we still.
And that's what I love it.
Even in the beginning, we did tell him. He said, you know, there's a difference between them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between them. Vegeta's one way, Goku's another way. They could both learn from each other.
Yeah.
If they work together.
Yeah, but he did say Vegeta does something that not even Lord Beerus can do.
Yeah.
That he can react with his body at a rate that's basically is like it's not normal. They should keep that going, and that's how he can always. When he does surpass Goku, that's how he can do it. It doesn't always have to be rage or anger. Or anything
Yeah,
like
we
that.
saw with Majin Buu. We saw him when you know Babidi tried to control him. We saw what Vegeta's capable of.
Yeah.
It's like what he can do. You know, it just
He overcomes
Everything.
magic spell, bro. It's just
Yeah.
crazy. All right, so let's. I say we just get into the favorite parts real quick. Let's start off with you, Jose. What's your favorite part in Resurrection?
My favorite part was Vegeta. The whole scene of, you know, major spoilers right now is Freezer. You get a little glimpse of Freezer's control over Vegeta. You think that he's giving in. You know, Vegeta's always gonna. Freezer's always gonna have the upper hand with Vegeta. Like the whole mind game, the whole like. You know, I can say little things to you, and you're kind of like broken down, and you know you'll become weak. And then how Vegeta just stood up and just like, oh my god, I don't even want to say anything, but it just like, that's my favorite scene right now.
Yeah, man, it was the same thing. Vegeta's my favorite character. Like I said, don't let the Goku shirt fool you. They didn't have his over 9,000 shirt, but yeah, man, the redemption was a long time coming. You finally got it. 7 hits. You know what I mean? That was the best part. You know, I feel like he's more relatable than Goku, or than any of the other characters. He has his ups, he has his ups, he has his downs. You know what I mean? He's not the best person in the world. He's made his mistakes. Who hasn't? You know what I mean? It's more relatable, and it was a long time coming. Like Jose said, Frieza, you would think he would have something over him. He said, nah, man. That shit's over. You destroyed my planet.
That's right.
You killed my father. He was like, you're gonna pay for everything that you've done. You know what I mean? That was awesome. They couldn't have
Did you ever think of resurrecting and coming back?
Yeah, right.
What?
Yeah, that shit was
Epic.
fucking
That was
amazing.
epic. Well, for me, my favorite part was, Vegeta's part was definitely awesome. But my favorite part was at the end, the end credit scene when Frieza went to hell. And he had the little fairies.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh,
they were
man.
flying around him and torturing him in hell. For me, that was my favorite.
That's
part.
another loophole.
That
I thought
shit
they're not
is too
supposed to
funny,
keep their
bro.
bodies, but we can, you know,
It's
that's a whole another video. That's a whole
Yeah.
other video.
Nah.
But no, for me, my favorite part, the real favorite part, was when Vegeta finally turned into a god, and he just transformed. The camera like spun around him, and his hair was just like super blue and stuff.
You wouldn't expect it, and that's what's
we
amazing
didn't-
about it.
We
They
didn't
never
even-
should have gave that up in the trailers.
Yeah, we didn't even think he was gonna like.
they never
We knew
should've
he was
gave
gonna
that up in
turn,
the
but
trailer.
once you saw it in the movie, it was like, oh my god.
You still got surprised. You
You
still
were
didn't
still
see it
surprised
coming.
somehow.
I didn't care how many times I saw that trailer. I
Yeah.
was still.
Visually stunning.
it's
It was
speechless, completely.
amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing.
He keeps doing it to us, man. He keeps skipping levels. This
He
guy.
keeps skipping up. How come he didn't go original guy saying with the red hair, bro?
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the scheme. Reminded him of GT or something. I don't know.
Maybe we'll get it back in Super or something. Maybe we'll see it in
Yeah,
Super.
we'll see.
Maybe, but either way, he's just gonna keep skipping every 2 levels.
All right, guys. So I guess let's end off this review. For me, Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of F, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Must see.
Buy this damn Blu-ray, collector's edition. I don't care. Buy
Dragon
it.
Box.
Just this is a movie where you swipe, you don't care. Okay,
Yeah.
just take my money. That's it.
Take my money. Give me the Dragon Box, 5 out of 5.
Yes.
Boom. All right, so the last trailer for today is going to be pretty much Deadpool. The Deadpool trailer is amazing. It's crazy. I'm going to let him start off. His name is Lewis. One more time, in case you guys forgot, he's very excited about the trailer. So, Lewis, go ahead.
I'll say this right now with 100% confidence. Deadpool is going to be the most accurate, the most comic, straight from the comics, it's going to be the most accurate. You could tell right off the bat. I don't care what the budget was, rated R was the way to go.
Rated R was definitely the way to go.
Yeah, there's no way this movie would have been or would be successful if it wasn't rated R.
PG-13?
Not saying we have to see. Not saying we have to see 1,000 gallons of blood, but you know what I mean. Like
it's necessary.
It's necessary. It has to be there. Ryan Reynolds, huge fan of Deadpool. He pushed for this movie. He got this movie going. There's no way he's gonna let us down. Super excited. This is the movie I'm waiting for. Not for 2016. I've been waiting for this movie since I first read about the character. You know what I mean? It's gonna be amazing. You got Colossus in there. You got Ajax in there. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a couple of other people in there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a couple of other cameos, a couple of other mentions.
I think they announced her name is like super hard. It's super teenage nuclear warhead, whatever the.
Yeah, the Colossus they show her.
Yeah, the girl was in the trailer.
But she has like a long ass fucking name, bro.
Yeah.
For no reason.
This movie's gonna be amazing, man. If you like comic books, if you like comedy, it's not just gonna be action. There's gonna be a whole bunch of comedy, a lot of breaking the fourth wall. This movie's gonna be amazing.
For me, Deadpool is an amazing character. Straightly bitten off of Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke, but that's fine. Whatever. We still got a cool character. Colossus is in this. I can't wait. Colossus is like my favorite X-Men next to Nightcrawler. Colossus is fucking huge in this shit, dude. He's like at least he's true to the comic. He's like at least 7'5" in this, and he definitely have to be weighing over 400 pounds.
Yeah.
So
we're not getting a human version either. Right? He's gonna be straight
fully
the whole entire time.
Like fully armored the whole time.
That's why the one that played Colossus before, he said no because they told him it was just gonna be straight CGI.
Yeah, this Colossus is huge. It's true to the comic, definitely. It's another thing is who is that old lady that's in the movie? What's her name? She's a comic book person.
I think she's
I don't remember her name.
She just shelters. Deadpool.
That's Deadpool's roommate, but I forgot her name. But she's hilarious in the trailer. It smells like. What does he say? It sounds like you got a bag of dicks in your mouth, dude. That shit was amazing, bro. Amazing trailer.
Well, the trailer is fantastic. Super fun character. Oh man, Ryan Reynolds. Man, oh man. I know you did Green Lantern, but this is your
movie.
This is your character right here. I mean, if from the interviews, from the Instagram pictures, everything that you talked about. I mean, we saw your dedication. We can see it from the trailer. I mean, it's gonna be great. The chemistry between the characters, even his buddy. The whole jokely interaction of his face and everything like that. It's amazing. Well put movie.
Has to go with teeth.
Definitely. I'm Lewis in this. It's gonna be an amazing movie for 2016.
Mm-hmm. What other character is as much fun as Deadpool? No other character can do it. No other character in comic book can do what Deadpool does.
Deadpool is a character unlike any other. He breaks the fourth wall. He copies other people's moves. One move, an example. I got a question for you guys.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Do you think
you
think he's gonna copy Ryu from Capcom's Shoryuken? He copies that move. He breaks the fourth wall. He does Shoryuken pretty much everywhere. I hope he does. I don't think he's going to because legal issues and stuff like that.
They might be able to do it. He does it in Marvel vs. Capcom.
He does it in the comic books.
Yeah, he does it in the comic books in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, you can say.
It's not like Street Fighter's gonna have a movie coming out anytime soon and they don't want him to do it. He's gonna do it. Even if it's on Colossus and he breaks his arm and then has to fix it. I have a feeling he's gonna do it.
I hope he does a show.
It's gonna be as true to the comic books than any other movie you've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely.
Think of what other movie has been the most accurate movie. What is it that you've seen? Basically, straight from the
truest to the comic has to be Watchmen and what's that spy movie that came out?
Watchmen is mainly like, you know,
it's a graphic novel.
Doesn't really count too much. It's more like
it's pretty much a grown up comic book.
Yeah, so that's why like I'm with Lewis. This is gonna be the first comic book movie that's gonna be true to the comics. 110%. Like
for me,
true to not being afraid of relying on the source.
Sometimes is good.
Sometimes you don't need to go crazy and just try to throw in a bunch of wrenches. Fantastic Four. You can just go ahead, get some stuff straight from the pages, throw it in there. Us fans, we don't care. You know what I mean? As long as it's fun, as long as it's good. Deadpool, I hope this sets a trend. I hope they do the same thing with Gambit, one of my second, third favorite characters from Marvel. I hope they follow that trend. Stay true to the comics. Give us what we want as fans, and you're gonna make a shitload of money. That's it.
To be honest,
sequels galore.
To be honest, I'm probably gonna get like mad heat for this, but I don't think Gambit is like one of those people that really needs a movie. Like, Gambit is not really a core essential X-Men.
Especially the actor.
I don't want it. Gambit is
maybe not the actor.
I don't want him.
That was a good Gambit portrayal though. But I don't think Gambit deserves his own movie.
Yo, if you go back to Gambit's
like
dark
Nightcrawler
past, listen, go to his dark past.
Nightcrawler,
stick to the Marauders. Stick to the Marauders. Stick to Dr. Sinister, lowering his power because it was uncontrollable to the point where he could look at stuff and make it explode. That's the Gambit that needs a movie, not the Gambit that you saw in the animated series. You know what I mean? We're getting the hypnotic charm. That's what they need to do. They need to stick to these characters' original origins, and trust me, even the people that aren't 1%ers, they're gonna love the characters. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a dark, dark past. They should explore it. Deadpool, we better get the prison scene where he gets his name. I want to see him talking to Lady Death.
Yo soy piscina de la muerte.
I want to see all that. If we get that, this movie, I will waste checks on this movie.
Take my money.
Not a check. I will waste.
Oh, definitely. From the trailer, you take my money. That's it. There's nothing.
Take my money, bro. Take my money. This is the year we're pretty much gonna go broke because we're having 9 comic book movies in one whole year.
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be amazing, bro. So I guess this concludes the first episode.
On this couch. I will spend my money.
Cool. So I guess this concludes the first episode of Jersey Boy Reviews. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys liked anything that we had to say, please like, subscribe, drop some comments in there, and follow us on our various social networks here as well. So
if you have any comments, anything you want us to review, anything you want us to look at, anything you want our opinions on, also put that down in the comment section below, and we'll try to get to it. We did a lot today because it's real hard for us to get together. We got a lot of busy schedules, but if it gets rolling, we'll try to make this like a weekly thing. Pop out 5 episodes or whatever.
Definitely. So, anything you guys say to kill it?
No, basically, like any suggestions or anything like that. I mean, this is our basically first few full review of movies, comics, everything that there's more to come. We're trying to get ideas and everything like that. So it's an exciting year. We're gonna be very busy.
Mm-hmm.
So
we gave a lot of positive, but this is our first video, so we wanted to get all that stuff off our chest. Everything we've been anticipating. So thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in.
See you guys next time. Boom.